Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. As some of you might know, I've been using a bullet journal for more than 2 years now. And since I've been using my bullet journal, I've been enjoying it. It helped me so much in so many aspects of my life. Now I'm switching from the old bullet journal to the new bullet journal, which is so pretty, right? As the new school year is approaching in several days, I'm going to show you guys how I use my bullet journal to help me set up a wonderful start for the new school year, and also share you some tips on how to be the new you in the new school year. Let's get started. I know you're probably super ambitious at the beginning of the new school year, and you're probably crystal clear about what your goals are. But it is still very important to write it down in an obvious place for you to see. For me, it is the beginning of my bullet journal. Think of the ultimate version of yourself when you achieved all your goals. What quality does that version of you have? Don't think of those qualities as, I would like to be, but write down as, I am. Here you need to make a mindset change. How you identify yourself is crucial because it helps you to attract similar energy. After writing out your identities, write out more detailed affirmations about your ultimate self. It's also very important to read it and go through it every morning when you wake up. Writing it out makes it clear for you to take your actions. Reviewing it every day can prevent you from getting lost. Of course, once you have your goals in mind, you have to start to incorporate some habits. The results of past habits accumulate to your current self. New self needs new habits. I wrote down some habits that would help me match my identity in my bullet journal. Substituting old habits with new ones is not an easy process, so please don't rush. No more than 3 habits forming at a time, please. Too much at a time may leave yourself frustrated, so take your time. Track your progress. I usually do it in my monthly habit tracker. And please get rid of the all or nothing mindset. When you're missing 1 or 2 days in your new habit, it's fine. Try to avoid missing 3 days in a row. Reward yourself when you make it, instead of punishing yourself physically or mentally when you've missed it. For those things that you really value, have a yearly tracker, such as my sleeping log, because I know I have a big trouble in that. I have a separate tracker every month, but also have one at the beginning of the bullet journal to track my long-term trend over the year. Sometimes when the school year has started, all different kinds of assignments and tests come right into you, and they might leave you overwhelmed. So having an idea about when each thing is due will be so helpful when planning your studying pace. I have this a year at a glance page that acts like a giant calendar of the year. When I receive all the syllabus of my courses after school starts, I color code the date when I have something due and make some notes on the side. This definitely helps me a lot later when I'm planning for each month. Planning and reflecting are so important for a long-term improvement. I used to think planning is not that helpful since I don't usually finish everything that I planned. However, I learned how much planning boosted up my productivity in some months that I didn't keep up with my daily planning. When you plan, maybe out of the 6 things planned, you finish only 4. However, when you don't plan, you're probably spending most of your day wondering, what should you do, and get only 1 or 2 tasks done. Reflections should also be done as often as possible. I would recommend at least once every week. Sometimes when things all come to you and get you in the flow, you might deviate from the straightest path to your goal. Reflecting on your methods of planning and working, your mental and physical state can keep you effective and healthy. Have you ever wondered why when you're studying, your phone is on your desk? When you're trying to eat healthier, those cookies are in the pantry. When you're trying to study after school, your bed beside your desk looks so warm and welcoming. Sometimes it's not your fault to not have self-control. It is your environment that is sending reminders for you to go back to your old bad habits. Just change your environment. Make going back to old habits harder, or even remove the chances of you going back. If you live close to school, don't bring your phone with you to school. Only bring an iPad or a laptop that has only study-related apps. When you go to grocery store, only shop in the fresh produce section, and don't even get close to the processed food aisle. Make your bed right after you get up in the morning and try to study in a separate room. so that you won't go back to your bed. Just try to eliminate distractions and attractions to give yourself an easier time forming new habits. Now I'm basically finished with my tips. Other than those that I mentioned above, I also used the first several pages in my bullet journal to track and record some results throughout the year to see the long-term patterns, such as academic achievement, channel growth, body measurements, and financial state. I also wrote some things in the bucket list for me to check off. So that's basically it for the tips and my new bullet journal setup. I really hope that it helped you in some way. Also, I really apologize for not being able to show you guys the process of setting up because I don't have my tripod with me for filming. So hopefully next month I will get the process filmed. If you like my video, please thumbs up and subscribe. See you!